Excuse me, what do you want to do tonight?
Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
Welcome to the My Life Counts podcast show, where we talk about anything dealing with mental health. My name is Jared Jones. I'm your mental health coach.
And here we go.
All right, look. So I wanted to talk to y'all about the power of momentum. So I was out today. As you can see, I'm still sweating, and I just got back from a run with my son, my 5-year-old son, and he was on his bike. And there's this trail that we go to. The trail is maybe about a mile and a quarter, and then you come back. And so the part that I'm running is like it's a mile down, a mile back, right? A little more than a mile. So we started on this trail, and we go all the way down. It's a mile down, right? So it's a piece of cake. I wanted to run about 4 miles today, but so we run down, and then on our way back, my son gets tired. He's on his bike and he gets tired and he wants to stop. And I'm like, okay, all right, let's go ahead and we'll take a little break, right? But I noticed something there, and I've noticed this whenever I've ran. Whenever I run, there comes a point in time in where you get a little tired, and this it's natural. But when you get tired, you have a decision to make, and that decision has consequences that are unforeseen, and it deals with the power of momentum. So here's what I've noticed. I've been able to run 5 miles without a problem, as long as I don't stop. I want that to sink in. As long as I don't stop. It's the power of momentum. And so here we are, we run down a mile, he wants to stop. And I noticed something. I don't know if it's just my body or if it's my mind or both or whatever. But we stopped. And when we stopped, it was hard to get started again. Now, I could have ran down and ran back easy. But once we stopped, it was hard to get started again. And I noticed that once we did get started again, we stopped again. And he needed to stop. But I find myself even saying, oh, thank you. I'm kind of glad we stopped. And it's weird because I could have ran down and ran back without stopping, without any problems. But once we stopped, we lost the momentum. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about that, because there is this power of momentum. Once you start something, a lot of times people start something and they are, once you start something, a lot of times people start something and they're eager, they're ambitious, they are, excited about what they're doing. And that excitement starts momentum going. And so it becomes pretty easy to start, and it feels easy. But then along the run, hard times come, right? And you get a little tired. And this is where the secret comes in, because we don't really understand that when the hard times come, that's the time for you to push through, not for you to quit, not for you to stop. Because once you stop, then what ends up happening is it's harder to start back up. And not only is it harder to start back up, but it's harder throughout the next phase. Because the power of momentum has a ability to push through a wall and make it easier. So as I said, I could run 5 miles with no problem if I'm not stopping. And the reason for that is because my momentum keeps me going. Now, I may slow down, of course, yeah, but my momentum keeps me going as long as I'm not stopping. But the moment I stop, it becomes hard to even do 2 miles. because I'm losing momentum. So I want to encourage you today to try to use momentum on your side. You know, we've started something, we've done something, whatever you're trying to do, you started. So continue it. Push through. Yes, our hard times are going to come, of course. But use the power of momentum on your side. Momentum doesn't mean that things aren't going to be hard. But momentum gives you the power to be able to push through it. And as you push through it, other stuff starts to become easier. But there is a consequence for losing momentum. And that's everything starts to become harder. And it's weird. I don't really know why that happens. I don't know if that's, because your body feels like, oh, it stopped, it's over. Like with the run. I don't know if your body's just saying, okay, well, we're done running. Oh no, we got to run again. Oh, I'm not ready for it. Or if it's a if it's a mental thing, if it's a physical thing, I don't really know why. But I know momentum is true and it's fact. If you think of a train, when the train starts, you could probably stop the train without any problem. But let that train pick up steam and stop. Now, it could slow down. But once the train stops, it has stopped all momentum, which means it has to start all over again. And it takes a lot more energy to start all over again. So you can start all over again. Because some of us have stopped stuff a long time ago and we want to restart it. Okay, just understand that it's going to be harder. It's going to be hard. And you got to push through. And you're going to say things like, man, it wasn't this hard the last time. Yeah, because you had the momentum before. Nah, it's because I was younger. It's because you had the momentum. And now you don't have the momentum. And you have the loss of energy of when you were younger. So yes, it's harder. But guess what? It still can be done. And I guess that's what I really want to leave with you. That's where I really want to take you, because it still can be done. I was still able to get back and get up and get those 2 miles done. I didn't do 5 because he couldn't go back. But I was able to finish up and get my 2 miles done. So you can get it done. You can still do what you want to do, no matter what age you are, no matter what your current situation is. You can still do what you plan to do. Just understand that you have to build back up the momentum. And it's going to take some energy. It's going to take some time, some effort. More effort and energy than anything. If you put enough effort and energy in it, then you may be able to do it, and the time may not be an issue. But also just be prepared that there's going to come another time when you're going to struggle and you're going to get tired. And I want you to remember the times that you quit and how hard it was to start back up. And keep going. Just keep going. Use that power of momentum to keep you going. That's the important thing. Momentum is here to help you. And it will help you if you keep going. So that's my thing for today. Use the power of momentum to get you to where you're trying to go. Don't quit. Don't stop. Keep pushing forward. Yes, you're going to run into some trials and tribulations. Yes, you're going to have to readjust. Yes, you're going to learn some things along the way that you didn't know. But it's all right. Because the momentum is going to see you through. The momentum is going to push you. When you're ready to fail, the momentum is going to push you. When you're ready to quit, the momentum is going to be the thing that brings your clients to you. The momentum is going to be the thing that pushes the profits up. The momentum is going to be the thing that makes you see the things that you need to see in order for you to be encouraged to push through. That momentum is going to take you there. So listen to that momentum, follow that momentum, and keep that momentum going. Because if you stop, it's going to be harder. All right. So that's it. That's just a quick podcast today. But like I said, I was just on my run. That was on my heart. So I wanted to throw that out there. Go ahead and check out mylc-mentalhealthcoach.com. And listen, I'll see you next week. Peace.